Hello, everybody. We are going to take a look at the essay prompt options and the essay instructions for essay number 2 of this class. So first, we've got on the slides the list of essay questions that you will be working with. So for this essay, I have 6 options for you. I know some people might not be a fan of any of these, but I do ask that you work within these 6 prompts. Um, I have sources already selected and found for all 6 of them, and it'll be much easier on you if you are working within one of these 6. So let's go ahead and actually look in Canvas at the modules. If I could get out here, there we go. So in the modules, you will find essay 2, argumentative synthesis essay, and we will talk about what argumentative and synthesis mean in the next lecture video. So when you click into this, we will find the general instructions. Selecting one of these prompts, you will be writing you will synthesize an argument to defend in your essay. And I'm just going to read the questions for each of these and then let you guys go into more depth on each of them. So for prompt 1, we have what are the most important factors that space agencies and nations should consider when dealing with the problem of space debris? Below, if you click on each of these, you'll get a little drop down and you will find a paragraph with some more context and then a very specific paragraph describing what you are going to have as your deliverable for this essay. Option 2, what are the most important factors for cities to consider when regulating mobile food service establishments? Context paragraph, deliverable paragraph. Number 3 is what is the value, if any, of laws designed to preserve buildings deemed of historic importance? You've got your context paragraph and a deliverable paragraph. Number 4 is a little bit strange if you don't read the context paragraph, but it is what is the value, if any, of mapping software and GPS devices? For a little bit of context on this one, it is discussing not should we have GPS, but are we losing something as a society without like being able to just know where we're going, and being able to pay attention to our surroundings because of GPS. Number 5, what is the value, if any, of vertical farms to the future of agriculture? We've got our context paragraph and our deliverable paragraph. And then the very last prompt, number 6, is to what extent are rewilding initiatives worthwhile for urban communities to pursue? And then we've got a little context paragraph here and a deliverable paragraph. So those are your 6 options. You will pick one of these, and then all of the responses, all of the essay options follow these same instructions. So each one of you will have a response to the prompt that will do these 4 things. You will respond with a thesis that presents a defensible position. You will select and use evidence from at least 3 of the provided sources to support your line of reasoning. You'll be citing those sources with APA citations, and we'll talk about how to do APA citations and create reference pages. I will note you are allowed to use sources outside of the provided sources. It just is a little bit easier if you are not feeling or not comfortable with doing research on your own. The third thing you're going to have in response to the prompt is you will be explaining and using evidence to support whatever position you take on the topic. And then you will have appropriate grammar and punctuation to communicate your argument. Below, we've got some additional more format style requirements. So this paper will be about 1,000 words, which is about 4 pages double spaced. You'll be using APA format, which will include a title page like the last paper. This page will have a reference page because you're using sources, and you'll have it double spaced. And then we are looking for no grammar and spelling errors, or minimal grammar and spelling errors. that is our essay one or essay number two, and that's the end of the first lecture. So please come and join me in the next lecture video where we're going to do a quick review of how to read a prompt, and we are going to talk about how to actually use those skills to dissect essay prompt or essay two prompts.